Hey everyone, this is Scotty Wick. Wanted to talk you through some of the changes uh, to Stranger Things pinball here. Um, and actually, let me pull this down into here. So one of the big changes is around everything with the DMD. If you click, if you flippers, you can now go through the items. If you've played a previous game, it'll show you those scores there. And if you leave it, it's going to cycle on its own too. Um, but the one thing I wanted to show is around the second frame there, which is the orbital config. So if you hold either of your flippers or both of them down for 3 seconds, it is going to load into the configurator, which is going to allow you to now adjust the ROM like you were playing a regular Stern or Williams game or whatever. So you can use your flippers, and it has the kind of items there, which does what. So you can flip through and change items. So balls per game, you can change that to 3 or 5. I'm just going to leave it at 3. You can ball save time. You can go up to 15, 0, 5, 10, 15. You can free play, true or coins, free play, yeah, true or coins. Reset the high scores, so I can go in here and reset them, and that's going to reset them. If you have this on, a house computer and you don't want the profanity, you can turn that off. I'm going to leave it on. And I just went through and tried to cut out any of the scenes that had profanity in them. And so that's really what it's doing there. That's not like some smart filter. It just knows that I've chosen some as profane and others as not. Anyways, table speed, and that's going to allow you to slow, normal, or fast. That's just going to slightly adjust the slope. It won't, nothing, the flippers and plunger and all that stuff will still be just fine. It's just going to barely adjust the slope. The difficulty and stuff is all fine. So, anyways, I'm gonna leave that at normal, and that'll take us back around. So, anyways, you can go and see all the items. Then, when you feel you like everything, you should go ahead and hit 1 or coin or start. Start, and that'll take you back around. So again, now you can just flip through these. You'll see all my high scores have been changed, so it allows you to reset them. And it's been set to credits now. Yeah, so that was kind of the biggest change. Now, when I start a game, some changes that are going to be in here is that you can see here that my ball save timer isn't going to start. So before, it won't start until you actually get the ball on the playfield. Before, it had it to where you were having to hurry, and that was kind of annoying if you're standing around talking with friends. Also, a sneaky thing, you can change the song between the 3 if you want by doing this. But so once it leaves, you see once it got near there, it's going to turn on that ball save. So now also when it goes here, I've defined the plunger strength, so this should shoot it out at that speed every time. It's the impulse plunger, so it has a variance. So it's going to adjust a little. And so that, I didn't have it on. I wasn't on ball save, but if you hit the out lanes now, they are going to trigger your ball save right away. It'll actually play the scene and then clip it, but you don't have to wait for it to. You don't have to wait for it to go all the way to the drain to activate it. So other than that, you'll see a lot of new motion, lights, a bunch of cool stuff. A bunch of the truck will shake. This little 20-sided dice will spin. The waffles will shake, all that kind of stuff. So there's a bunch of other cool stuff in there. Also, we can go ahead and look at this. Let me punch in a high score. So if I go to high scores, now it's going to say, dude, congratulations, you got the high score, enter your initials. And then it's going to allow me to use a much kind of cleaner one that was working for a bunch of different people that I tested with. You can put in, you can go to your arrow and you can go back if you don't like them. So it's just an easier way to go about the high score. So, anyways, hope you guys like it. I worked hard to get this kind of orbital framework, as I'm calling it, put together. So hopefully you guys can help me test it out and see if we can get it dialed in, and it'll make it easier for future games and anyone else looking to make original tables, kind of have a DMD framework to work with for all the kind of constants and setting table attributes. So anyways, hope that helps. And thanks again. Bye-bye.